Hey y'all. So I figure I'd do a pretty interesting, well, I guess that's in the eyes of the beholder, an interesting video on my leather Bibles. This one's a pretty old one, I think it's a 34. So what we have here, I believe, is a top grain. Sorry, top grain leather. And you can kind of tell that is top grain. This is Morocco from the certain type of goat. It's even called Levant grain. So if you look at it, you can tell these little grains right here are the very top. Evidently, it's been split out. The genuine leather part has been taken off, and the top part is kept, and they got dyed. And it's really, yeah, it's really flaky and hard. The piece went flying over there. So you can kind of tell it's top grain leather. Sorry, top grain leather. And I think there's a couple of spots on here that has a little bit of abnormal, kind of something in the skin that kind of makes it stand out to where you know that it's definitely been um, an animal had the skin. Trying to find it here. Little nodules and stuff. Got it peeling off on me. Let's see here. Yeah, like this right here. That little thing, that little nodule in the skin part of it, you can tell that might have been, it's definitely it's animal skin. So there's nothing fake about it. And right there, well, that's the same thing. But I thought I saw a couple more on here. But it's definitely top grain leather. Full grain would be more scratchy, I think. Or very well could be full grain, but I think it's more like top grain because it was sanded down because it's more uniform this way. But like I said, you can still see the um, little knots and stuff. It's not so bad here, but right there where it really shows up. Okay, so let's try another Bible. Let's go for let's see. We're gonna have to shut this thing off. Oh, wow, we can't shut it off. Okay, so this right here is my Thompson Chain Reference Bible. The covers by Church Bible Publishers, and you can tell just by looking at this synthetic liner. This right here is this the suede part of the leather. So I believe this is genuine leather, and this diagram of this. Sorry, this is this part right here is synthetic. It was put on by a dye, I think. What it is genuine leather, and they took a if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I don't see any kind of marks other than the ones I don't know, that might be one right there. Could have been where an animal was stuck with something. It's either genuine leather or top grain. But it looks like that was put there by a dye press. And of course, there's dye, DYI to turn it black, and there's a DIE, like the word dye, to make the pattern. So let's take a look at the spine real quick. See if we can find something that's out of place. I don't see nothing right off. Because, I mean, you can kind of feel with your fingers, even though the creases are there, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't trip your finger up. And some of these things are on it and everything. See that right there? That might be indicator that it was a top grain. I don't know. But that could have just been part of the dyed the leather thing that pushes the imprint into the genuine leather, just like it would with bonded leather, the one I showed earlier. If you ever watched that, I don't know. So, again, this is the synthetic lining. Yeah, I do believe the way it looks like genuine leather. Just a dye was pressed on it to give it that grainy calf skin look. It says calf skin, but I believe it is calf skin. I mean, just cowhide, iron calf skin. That part's fell out. Because it was stamped on the lining, so it's all gone now. Of course, it's just colored paper, but it looks like it's grain leather. It's imitation. Okay, so the next one. And then I think this is the same situation. Genuine leather with the dye imprint of the leather green because it's really flat and smooth. They dyed it black, DYE, and this is the DIE imprint of the grain itself on top of that. And this looks to be another lining. Yeah, look at there. A synthetic lining. See that? It's kind of like painted in there or something imprinted on there. And we can tell that this is genuine leather. Because if it was top grain or full grain, it wouldn't be so malleable. See? Even top grain can be thinned down, but I mean, I think they also call it corrected grain or some kind of other type of grain. I'm not sure. But another way too would be to kind of try to look at it through this thing so you can see the type of suede. Well, not that. That's probably not it right there, but. Yeah, it's the same thing all the way through. It's been colored or whatever. So that's evidently genuine leather, which don't even have no name in it. Tells you what it is. It's just real. It's thinned out. It was skived out and folded and everything. Genuine leather. Why are they so cheap? I didn't know that. I thought genuine leather was the stuff, man. I thought that was the bomb. Now this is a different story. This is treated, pigmented, whatever you want to call it. I think this is also Morocco or Levant grain, from what I understand. This. See, you got the lining in there, though. It's got a grainy look, but in and of itself, it's a Levant grain. It's probably split out. The genuines were split off of it, and it left this. And you can kind of tell. I don't know if I'm seeing the right thing or not, but it almost looked like I saw hair holes or something, but that could be me. I could be seeing stuff. But I don't see any kind of blemishes. See what I mean right there? It looks like all these little grain, these little bumps of skin. Like there might have been hair there at one time, little follicle holes. So. I'm trying to look for something that's out of place on here that I found other one. Don't see very much. It could be top grain. They just well, here's something right here. It kind of looks out of place. So I mean, it looks very much like it looks almost like full grain, but I think it's more of a top grain. Full grain would be the very top part. If it was well, you can tell right here where it's kind of slightly worn at. Let's look on top here. Yeah, so that's the actual leather right there. So it's the top grain, I believe. That means it was sanded down to a certain degree, and then it was split out. The genuine leather was split out from it. Then, in order for them things to bend like that, it was dyed, and with black dye. Then it was probably split out or something. But anyway, I can do that. That makes me know that's genuine leather, not genuine leather. Sorry, it's a top grain finish. Top grain is more expensive than genuine leather. Genuine leather is the softer stuff underneath the grain. So let's see what else we got here. My eyes are getting so dry. Okay, so I'm not quite sure about this, but it does look like the actual thing. Let me see if I can. Not that way. Do it this way. See, you got an indicator of what it is in here. This looks like I would say it looks like a full grain because it's a bit stiff, but it could be top grain. And just like the Morocco grain, it's Levant grain. It's very grainy, and you can kind of tell in a way. You see this right here? It's like something other caught the animal and cut it right there. So it could be top grained because you can kind of barely tell it's on there. So it might have been rubbed down, sanded down real good. Well, not really good, but just enough. And you can tell that little pattern thing in here just kind of out of place, and it doesn't look like it would have been something to press it in there, or dye to press in the grain, or imitation grain rather. So it just kind of looks way too unmanufactured, you know. Let's see what else we can find there. Because I don't really see a whole lot of hair follicle stuff. So that's why I'm thinking it's top grain. Not full grain, but top grain. And you can tell it's actual leather because some of the dyes wore off right there. So let's take a look here. The spine. And the back side's not like the front, so trying to look for some kind of odd, just anywhere on here, something that shows maybe barbed wire prick or something like that, or a cut on the skin, maybe. Don't see very much. They just use dyes and some kind of glossy type pigments and stuff to make it stand out. Yeah, lineage. So let's see what we got on here. Yeah, definitely real leather. Okay, so I think I got all 5 of those. All right, so here's another one. And I think this is gonna be genuine leather. And although it is a bit thick, and you can tell that even though it looks like these lines or creases from there, they're just way too uncommon. You'd think that it would be more than this, more cover and everything. Just odd in another place. This right here is. So it's genuine leather, and it's just made to look like it's don't know where I got all that smooch on there. Natural cowhide. It's cowhide, all right, but it's looks to be a genuine leather cowhide, and dye put back in the grainy look to it, somewhat at least. So it's just a thick, genuine leather. But it is natural cowhide. It's been dyed and colored and stuff. And I had a dye press on it to give it that grainy look. Yep. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. This is the Church Bible Publishers Bible. So you can look and see that suede part, which is the underside of the genuine. Well, it's underneath a top grain or a full grain top grain when it's split out. I think it's a different kind of suede, but on the very bottom of the genuine leather, it might be a little bit different, but it is all suede and stuff. So yeah, this is you can see if you look at these rows and stuff in there, you can see the straight lines in a way. It was like something was kind of like pressing it in there. Pressing the grain look kind of like it went down. I don't know how it might have did it, but this is not full grain or top grain. It's genuine. I do have bonded leather Bibles too. I don't know where they are. So I hope that might have helped somebody with their Bibles, what kind of Bibles they have. And I might be wrong. Might have got them all wrong. Never know. But I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, I'm gonna see you later.